Welcome back to SnowRunner, everybody. So we are gonna do what we said. We're gonna finish off this task here for this road, just because the roads are really important to do. And then once we get that fixed, we should be able to do the garage. Actually, almost out of fuel, but there is a fuel station. I am going the right way, right? I think so. Alright, so anyway, we got the wheel out, so we're gonna do a wheel episode. I know it's about time, but I just didn't have time to the other day, so that's why we didn't. I'm hoping I can make it. I do still have some reserve fuel, so it's not like the end of the world if we run out of fuel here, but I just want to see if I can make it. Lots of crazy new things. Tales of Iron released a new DLC that's just free, so that's fun. Definitely gonna play that. What else? There was something else that's on my list of things I need to go back to that we haven't done yet either. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's just, it was unexpected. It's a game that, I really enjoyed a lot, and I don't know if I'm going to put it on the channel again. I might. I mean, that series didn't really do great on the channel. So, I don't know if I'll bother recording it or not. We'll see. I may just do it on my own. Get it back up to 100%. I'm definitely not playing it on Bloody Whisker, that's for sure. Once was enough for me there. But I definitely want to play it. I have two save files. I have my normal save file and then my Bloody Whisker save file, so I'll play it on my normal save file. And yeah, it should be cool. Unless you have to start a whole new game, which if you do, that's fine. I'll do that too, I don't care. Or if it's like standalone, kind of. Like, you can't keep any of your past progressions, just standalone new story, that's fine too. I don't care. But we're just definitely, there's no, I looked over the trophies, and from what I can see, there's no difficulty-based trophy, so it should be pretty straightforward, just play through the game. I mean, some of those bosses can still be really hard on normal, but Bloody Whisker was no joke, for sure. But it's a great little indie game. If you've never heard of it, check it out. There's a whole series on my channel of getting the Platinum Trophy for that game, including Bloody Whisker mode, which is like really, really hard difficulty. Alright, there's the gas station. We'll hit it on the way back. I'm going to pick up the planks here, and then we need to go to this trailer store and get a trailer. This trailer's still sitting here. Alright. Let me make sure I know where this trailer store is, because I often do not. Hopefully you don't hear my youngest at all. He is, as per usual, it's normal for him lately to put up a big fight at bedtime. He just, like, doesn't want to go to bed. So, he's not really making noise, but he does, like, thump. His bed is, like, basically up against his wall. And he, like, thumps the wall a lot of times. So you may hear that. You may hear him, like, he's not, like, crying or anything, but you may hear him, like, he tends to, like, just sit in there and, like, chatter to himself. And sometimes he gets really loud, but his room is literally on the other wall that's right behind me. So, like, there's, like, a space. Like, I have, like, an L-shaped couch. And, like, our front door and little walkway is behind the couch where I'm sitting. And then his wall is on the other side of, like, that walkway, the front door. So, like, there's, like, a 6-foot gap in between for, like, a walkway from the front door. But still, he's pretty much right behind me. So, I don't know, he just tends to be a pain in the butt. Okay, now I need a log trailer. Where is it? There we go. And then I need to go to the log place, which is where? What's the best way to get there, I guess? Probably this way. I think my oldest is calling for me now. Oh my god. Yeah, he definitely is. He probably wants his water, which I don't know why he doesn't take that back to his room. Ah, this is what I get for trying to record right when I put them to bed. Okay, we just need to turn around and just follow this road back. Let me just map this out. I'll go check on him. And then we will be right back. You won't notice anything. It'll be pretty quick. You won't even really notice a pause. But, I think I just follow this road then, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. Made a deal with him. He has 15 minutes. So he's got to be quiet, and he's going back to bed. Okay, what was I talking about? Games? I swear there was another game. Oh, God of War. That, there's a free DLC for God of War that we have to get trophies for again, too. There's a lot of stuff that's been released that I have to go back to get more trophies. It's frustrating. I feel like I get close to, like, you know, starting to, like, complete some backlog things, and then, like, I just get more added on top. It's, like, never ending. Which I guess is just part of it, but... Alright. This looks like this path would be a lot worse than it is. Really didn't struggle through that at all. It's kind of nice. Don't lose that, please. this is longer than I thought. Whoa! I never flipped this truck. What the heck? That was just a perfect circumstance for it to flip right there. Let me just drive out of here with the controller because that got a little squirrely with the wheel. Also need to use the rest of my reserve fuel. Alright. I don't understand, like, there's just like endless logs here. It's weird. In like a warehouse. It's strange. Alright. I don't remember that being up on like a hill like that, but I guess that is how it was. You only got 10 more minutes, bud. And you gotta get back to bed. Did you want me to give you any cold medicine? Yes? Okay. I'm talking to my son. Alright, I want to stop at this fuel station. Where is it? There it is. Woo! Got it all. Alright. Now we just gotta follow this road till we get to the destination. And then I think that's the last of the broken roads for this map. So then we can fix the garage, which is definitely next on the list. And then we will start working on other tasks. Gotta be careful with this log trailer. If I tip this log trailer, I'm gonna be really angry. I also want to go find that Mac and recover that Mac, because I really want to get the Mac and test that out. I feel like I was going to sneeze there for a second and then I yawned. I still have yet to check out any of those new tires either. Should probably do that too. Realized I was still in low. Quite the drive, man. 20 minutes to do this. Stop, bud. What are you doing? Why are you trying to push my pedals? so funny to me how that just like completely stops you. It would never happen in real life. I mean, it would slow you down for sure, but... Okay. Now we should be able to fix the garage. Alright, I'm gonna get my kids some medicine real quick. So, like before, you won't really notice anything, but just letting you know. I'm gonna do that real quick. Alright. Oh god. Hold on a second, I gotta do something real quick. How's that? Alright. I just have a feeling he's gonna message me and try to play, and I don't want to do that right now. So I made my status as I'm offline. Alright, I'm gonna go get the bricks. I think it is. That's up on the... up where the logs were. Just because that way I don't have to cart a trailer all the way up there, and then we can pick the trailer back up when we come back down. And then get the wooden planks, and then we'll go get the vehicle spare parts and then drive to the garage. My child is weird. He's very weird. Oh, my friend won The Voice. So that's kind of cool. I know I talked about that a little bit in the last episode. I know I cut some of it out too, just because I started like going off on a tangent, and I also was like mentioning, you know, basically where the place was I was talking about, and then I realized it didn't really want to do that, so I kind of removed it. But yeah, I was talking about a friend that I went to college with, was on The Voice, and he actually won. Which is pretty crazy. I've already gone against what I told my son, telling him he could stay up for 15 minutes. It's been 15 minutes. So we'll see how well he listens, and whenever I do say it's time to go to bed, He better not give me any trouble. Right? He only has one more day of school tomorrow. Well, I guess when you're watching this, it'll be Friday. So that would be his first day off school, but I'm recording this Wednesday night, so his last day of school before the Christmas break is Thursday. So, I mean, they're not really going to do anything in school tomorrow, I would imagine. It's probably just going to be a fun day. You're doing what? A cookie raffle. What does that mean? You don't know? Okay. Are you gonna eat a cookie? No? Okay. What was it? Was that your butt? Why is it so funny then? You're crazy. I don't know what he's laughing about. He made some noise. And it was apparently the funniest thing ever. I thought it came out of his butt, but maybe it didn't. You smacked yourself? Well, don't do that. I don't really know what else we're gonna get done in this episode, to be honest with you. This is gonna take a while, I feel like. We had to drive all the way to the other side of the map and then drive all the way back across again. Alright, there's our bricks. Alright, let's go pick up our trailer, pick up the planks. And then make the long drive to get the spare parts, and then the long drive back. See, it was just easier to do this part without the trailer. So I don't have to worry about that dragging it behind me. Alright, buddy. I know you're being goofy, but I need you to stay quiet, okay? That was the deal. I'm zooming out here on this road. Whoa. It's so hard to make that turn with the wheel. I was gonna get it. Go where? Oh, it's not bad. It's not as far as I thought. And it's all pretty much an asphalt road, which is nice. It's weird, like, dust. I've never seen that before. These giant culverts. It's kind of cool. Oh God. That was close. Alright, just gotta drive all the way back to the garage. Which, the garage... I need to turn here. Still doing good on time. It's good. Alright, buddy, when I get back to the garage, it's bedtime for you. Okay? Ah, I messed it up. Move on. Very bumpy asphalt road. It's like all like sunken and dipped. It's weird. I mean, I realize now we're on dirt, but there's a part of the road that's like very sinkholey. I don't know how else to explain it. Really? I really hate that engine stall thing. It's so strange. It's just like it randomly does it. gosh. You can tell I have a lot of weight on this truck right now. Every little bit of like watery mud we go into is just like instant slowdown. Let's make it daytime so we can see the build happen. I wasn't expecting that, but sure. Alright. Okay, we're gonna figure out what else we're gonna do, but I need to get this kid to bed, so I'll be right back. Alright, we don't really have a whole lot of time left, but let's see what else we can get done here. There's the one. The other one, I did see the other one. I don't know where it is. Actually, you know what we should do is see if we could do this. Oh, you can get those here. Yeah, let's do this, because this will clear off this entire category. Alright, he's in bed, finally. I just like, I know I didn't talk a whole lot when he's but if I do, like, I don't know, he's just goofy, and he just, it's just hard to talk while he's here, so, whatever. But there are a couple things I wanted to talk about. Whoops. Did not need to. I found out, as of recording this, I found out yesterday that I was, well, I was offered the job, the full-time position at the theater that I work at, so that's super exciting. I'm pretty excited about that. You know, I like everyone there. I know everyone really well there. They all know me, so like it's really essentially now I'm not a contracted worker anymore through the sound company that they contract to tech their events. I'm now going to be a full-on employee at the Maryland Theater. I'm not officially going to start until February 1st, mostly just because of the holidays, and then my family has a vacation like the last week of January, so she's just like, it's totally fine, there's no rush. She's like, we can just do it like February 1st, we can get your everything, you signed up and set up with everything, and then we'll go from there. So it's pretty exciting. I'm pretty happy about it. It's something that I've really kind of been, you know, I was a little worried about it because there's another guy, and I know I've mentioned this a little bit, but there's another guy that I know for sure was trying to get one of these positions, because as far as I know, they were only going to hire two. One that's more event focused and one that's more auditorium focused, but I'm the event focused one, which is fine because they tend to work out better for my schedule and my wife's schedule. But still, you know, I'll still work auditorium stuff as well. But I mainly will be taking all the event stuff, and then the other person will mainly be always in the auditorium. And then, you know, if I need to work in the auditorium to make up some hours, I will. But yeah, it seems to me like it's a salaried position because she gave me a salary number, not like an hourly number. So that's interesting, which, you know, in this industry can be a good and a bad thing, because my friend that is the production manager, he is salary and he works way over 40 hours a week sometimes. Sometimes, way over 40 hours a week. Which in a salaried position kind of sucks because you don't get paid that overtime. But, you know, it's not a very hard job, and it's a job that I really enjoy. So the pay is pretty good, and you know, I'm not mad about it. It's pretty much what I asked for. So I'm happy. It's gonna be good. We just got to figure out some childcare stuff, and we should be all good, and it's gonna be great. I'm gonna finally be, you know, making some decent money again instead of just working part-time, basically. It's been a pretty tough 3 years for me. I won't lie. It was rough. I had some really rough times for sure. Not that I was ever like really depressed or anything like that, but there were some times where I was, you know, I was going a little off the rails when it came to like just, you know, like mental health, like just, you know, being at home all the time, taking care of my kids all the time, and then like, you know, my wife working as hard as she does, and it's just, you know, just stressful things like that. It'd be nice to finally, you know, be having more of an impact on our income situation. See what I mean about this road here? It's all like sinkholey. It's weird. But so yeah, it's gonna be good, and you know, hopefully I can finally get my freaking dream car. I've been wanting this car for so long, and hopefully I can get my dream car. And the good thing is my car right now is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with my car. It's actually in really good shape, and it's a 2017 Volkswagen Passat. We bought it certified pre-owned with 17,000 miles on it in 2019, and it only has 42,000 miles on it now. So we've only put what 25,000 miles on the car in the 4 years we've had it, almost 5 years we've had it. It's almost paid off. So, you know, trade-in value of that car is probably like $15,000 easy, which would be incredible to get, because then I could put that right down on my favorite car in the entire world, which is, well, my favorite car is technically the Golf R, but that's a little bit out of my price range. So it's gonna have to be a GTI, which is totally fine because I freaking love GTIs too. But yeah, that's my dream. I want a freaking manual transmission GTI. I've wanted one since I've been a teenager, before I had my license. I had a Golf at one time, just a base model Golf. It wasn't even a turboed Golf. It was a 2002 2-point slow Golf. Loved the shit out of that car, but it was a piece of garbage. It literally was. Like, alright, we need to go this way, and then we need to go this way, and then this way, and then it should lead us here to where we need to go this way. But yeah, so that car was just, it was bad. It had a lot of problems by the time I got rid of it, and we traded that in for the car I have now, for the Passat, and they gave us like $400, the dealership did. We bought my Passat from Volkswagen dealership because it was a CPO car, so you know, we got a really good deal on my car, and I love my car, but I miss my Golf, man. And I've always wanted a GTI, and my wife has always said, like, you know, you're more than welcome to get a GTI now that our kids are both, you know, older. They're not in, I mean, they still have car seats, but it's not as hard to get them in and out of them because they're both forward facing. I mean, my oldest is even just, he basically just has a booster. He uses the seatbelt of the car. And then also my Golf was only a 2-door Golf, and that was such a pain in the ass with a newborn. Oh my God. Thankfully, when we had that car, we only had our one son at the time. So, but all Golfs now are only 4-door. They don't sell 2-doors anymore. At least they haven't for the past, you know, I don't know how many years. But I want a 2022, 2023, like a Mark 8 GTI. I'd prefer an Audubon edition, just because that's like the top trim level. And I feel like that's just the closest I'll ever get to an R, just because I don't think I'll ever be able to afford an R, unfortunately. Especially, yeah. internal combustion engine are, because they're pretty much not going to be making them anymore after, I believe, the Mark 8 refresh is going to be the last iteration of the Golf R and GTI internal combustion engine models. So it's a little unfortunate. So I gotta at least own a GTI before that happens. Like, that's just, I have to. You know, it's one of those things. So we will have to pay for childcare, but we won't have to pay for it too much because obviously my oldest is in school, and then my youngest, he won't have to go all the time because, like, you know, with my wife and I, he'd basically just be like a part-time thing. So I don't know. And my son's school has after-school care, I believe, where he can stay there for like an hour and a half after school ends, I believe. So there's that. You know, we have our parents. Our parents are always super helpful. So we'll just have to get it figured out. And they're, you know, they're all super understanding there. So like they know that, you know, I'm gonna do everything I can to make it work out, and we're gonna, you know, I'm gonna be there for every shift. You know, that's how it's gonna be. But I'm excited about it. I can't wait. It's just gonna be really nice to just be getting paid, you know, on a regular basis, the same amount of money. And I think they're even, a lot of companies have moved to a weekly pay schedule, so you just get paid weekly. It's still like the same pay. It's just like your bi-weekly pay is obviously split, so you just get, you know, half your bi-weekly pay every week. So you just get paid every week. So it's kind of nice. My wife's job switched to that about a year ago, I think, and she was like freaking out about it at first, and I was like, babe, it's the same amount of money. Like, you're just getting a deposit every week as opposed to every 2 weeks. So like, it doesn't really make any difference. You know, it's no less money, it's no more money. You're just getting half of your bi-weekly every week. So it kind of like, you always have money in your bank account essentially. Like, it almost, I don't know, it makes more sense to me, I guess. I've always thought it was kind of weird how jobs paid on a bi-weekly schedule. I don't really know why that was the case, but I don't know, I guess, I don't know. I mean, maybe it has something to do with payroll simplification. I don't know. But either way, I'm pretty sure that it's every week you get paid, which is cool. So every single week I'll get a paycheck. I'll just obviously probably direct deposit, which is great. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be fun. I really love working there, and I really love all the people that I work with. So I'm pretty happy about it. I almost was in like disbelief when I like read the email, because I wasn't even expecting to hear anything, because last I had talked to her, she had said that they weren't going to do anything until the first of the year. And then, you know, I just happened to be looking at my email as I'm recording this last night, and I like read like just the preview message, because I hadn't like opened the message yet, and it said it was from her, and it said congratulations, you know, and then it was like, after much discussion internally and whatever, we decided that you're the best fit for this position. We'd like to offer you blah blah blah, all this. And then she was like, just let me know if you want to take it. And she was like, we'll get you set up, and we'll get you going. So then obviously I replied, told her about her vacation, and then whatever else, and she was like, oh, that's fine. She's like, no worries, no rush, you know, everything works fine the way it is already. They just want to have some techs that are on staff that they trust and they know the building. So it's pretty cool. I'm real excited because I'm assuming they're going to give me some keys, which is amazing, because freaking everything in that building is locked, like literally everything. Hopefully I can get up here in this amount of time. We're running out of time here. But literally everything in that damn building is locked. So like, if I ever need to go get something, I always have to have like, I always have to borrow someone's keys, like one of the assistants, like the event assistant's keys, or like the events manager keys, whatever. And like they're fine with giving me their keys, they don't mind, but it's just, you know, it's always annoying. If I had my own keys, I could just go do it immediately and wouldn't have to, like, you know, track someone down for their keys or get a door unlocked so I can get something. Just be nice. And I'll be able to like get into the office when I need to. Not that I ever really need to, but you know, it'd be nice. Alright, there we go. Well, that's it. That's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to, and I will catch you in the next episode. Have a good one.